Here we go. So Caleb, he was my favorite. All of them have been my favorite at some point, maybe except for Xavier. And yeah, Xavier is probably the only one that hasn't been my favorite, but he hits my aesthetic, like, fantasy vibe the most. Like, you know, Dark Knight Xavier. Ah, my sword. My big, huge, girthy sword. I will slay thy darkness, you know?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, when he came out, I was blown away by him. I thought he was better Zane. He's a cool character. I like him. He's a bit goofy. He's a bit of a nerd. Bit derpy. Kind of reminds me of myself. Yeah, he seems like a fun guy that I'd like to hang out with. So it's nice that we've got a card and a dance move. He just fits the idol theme. He seems fun, outgoing. I've always wanted to sort of spend time with this type of character. By the way, Nate, why are you giving Jungkook 2018 fake love era vibes? I don't even I don't even follow BTS, but I'm probably gonna have to look at that real quick.
I mean, it's alright, like...
So, welcome. We're about to go on a passionate overload, where dreams are not the only things that flourish in the night. I hope you enjoy the voiceover. Not fake love, it's Nate love. You guys are so corny.
Magnetic disturbances caused by the deep space tunnel's instability have triggered a temporary polar night in Lincoln City and nearby areas.
Yo, are we talking about a metaflux fluctuation? That is Jung. That? I look like that? Hell no. Cool. Oh boy, you make me blush. You do make me blush. Is this a metaflux fluctuation?
It's expected to last for 2 weeks at
2
most.
weeks? The Kirby's, are they too big now? Can we make the Kirby smaller? You know what about no Kirby's, hey? What about that? No Kirby's, just kill them. Just kill them. Straight up. Just FYI, this is how cool my mods are. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. It's Zane. It's Dr. Zane. I'm Dr. Zane. Who is it? It's Mephisto! Whoa! Who's this? Who's this? It's Caleb! Whoa! Look how small it is. Like, it's my hand. Cool, right? And then the biggie. The big old bitty. Look at the big old bitty. Oh. Whoa. So cool. Are you guys ready? Okay, let's go. In the dark hours of the night, the final Coelum Express arrives at the station. I get off the train along with a small trickle of passengers. So they actually changed the train schedule because of the polar night. It's running 3 hours later than usual. It's late. If Caleb doesn't pick up, I'll just take a taxi to his place. As the call connects, I glance at the exit. A paper airplane suddenly flies past my eyes. It's folded like a miniature fighter jet.
If the train had been any later, I would have turned the paper plane into a space battleship.
He's such a nerd. I thought you were already sleeping and didn't have time to pick me up.
Of course I have the time. Anhansen class evolvers are more sensitive to magnetic disturbances and might feel unwell. I read the Evolver Health Handbook from cover to cover. You're my #1 priority right now.
I pretend to cover my ears. Captain Jenna already told me all of that before I left. I don't need you to repeat it like a recording.
You're already suffering from nagging? I've got plenty more where that came from. I won't say it though. I'll show you. Every day for the next 2 weeks, in fact.
I've got that jumper. I have that jumper. What can I say? He reaches for my wrist, gently takes my hand, and guides me into the crowd that's heading toward the exit.
Let's start with not staying up late tonight.
Warm water streams down and washes away a day's worth of exhaustion. I exhale and allow my body to relax. Through the bathroom window, I can see the floating island outside. It's wrapped in thick, dark mist. It'll probably stay like that for the next 2 weeks. It's been a long time since we spent this much time under the same roof. Once I wake up tomorrow, I'll figure out what we should do together for the next few days. Idol. That's what we should do, Caleb. After drying my hair in the bedroom, I suddenly remember my phone might still be downstairs. I put on my slippers and go look for it. The hallway is quiet. The lights are still on, and a soft radiance greets the frosted glass of the bathroom door. I slide the door open.
You...
Yo, his chest is 3D. That is 3D. That's a John Cook song. 3D. I'm gonna say I'm a woman in case you forgot, because I forgot I am a woman. Have some decency. I'm a deep-voiced woman, in case you forgot. Sir?
I know. And it's not exactly a mystery.
Then you shouldn't just shower when you feel like it. Especially when I'm around.
Haven't I always done that, though?
Or aroused. This is different.
Uh-huh. Anyway, be careful when you open doors next time. What are the chances Caleb is actually in Caleb's bathroom, you know?
And as the door opens and closes, a wave of warm steam hits me in the face. It smells like the body wash I usually use.
I put your phone in the living room to charge.
He's
Don't stay
using
up
the
too late.
same body wash as as MC. The sound of dripping water is carried through the quiet hallway. It's soft, irregular. It somehow makes my mind a little disorientated. Got it. Now we need the 3D dance cover duet, both from Nayt and Caleb. Maybe I need a couple of lessons of dancing. The projector screen lights up with a burst of color. Two little moles that are holding hands start jumping over obstacles together. I bought it the day it came out, but this is the first time we're actually playing it together. I sit back on the couch with the controller in hand and lean against Caleb. He pulls me into the space between his legs. Whoa. Are you sure this is comfortable? You can't even move. His arms are firmly wrapped around my waist as he reaches for a controller from the table. His presence is so strong that it's almost overwhelming.
I'm pretty sure we always played like this. I'm not in your way, and we can switch controllers whenever we need to.
My lips are dry. I need to moisten. Ooh, that word. Okay. Right. Does anyone like the word moisten? Should we get the poll? Moisten? Ignoring my process, Caleb rests his chin on my head and adjusts the screen's brightness.
So, what's going on? When I tried waking you up, you kept saying the bedroom was a secret base, and then you pushed me out. You've only been here for a day. Did you hide all your secrets overnight?
Bakilu gifted the subscription to Fool Took. Thank you, Fool Took, and thank you, Bakilu, for the gifted. That's really kind of you. I appreciate you. Yup, that's exactly what I did. And you're not supposed to just barge into my bedroom, okay? What if I was doing something private?
Oh? What exactly are you doing that requires you to hide from me? Oh? What exactly are you doing that requires you to hide from me?
Aren't we here to play a game?
Yeah. Eyes on the screen. Time to choose your character.
Eyes on the screen. I'm just like... My gaze returns to the screen, but my thoughts keep slipping away to his wonderful chest. Cheerful music playing.
When you reach this position, start charging up.
Something soft brushes against my ear. I'm dazed for a moment, and the mole I'm controlling falls off the platform again.
Tired? Do you want to stop here and rest for today?
His arms are still wrapped around me, and he makes no move to let go. I can feel his warm breath against the side of my neck. The room is quiet. Something unspoken starts to build between us. It's floating in the air. You're really warm.
The AC might be set too high. Or maybe I got anxious while watching you miss the platform multiple times.
Really? Then I'll go lower the temperature. Let me go. I put down the controller and pretend to get up. I place my hand on his arm as if to steady myself. I wanted to give it a gentle squeeze, but his skin is hot. Caleb, I feel like you actually have a fever. Yo, he's blushing.
You're
You see
being
that?
paranoid. I probably just stayed up too late last night. You should get more sleep.
Yeah, he's not well. Huh? Before I can say anything else, he lets go of me and stands up.
I'm also tired. I'll go wash up.
Given Caleb's history of hiding when he's not feeling well, I dig out the thermometer gun and sneak into his room to wait for him.
Are you planning to switch bedrooms with me tonight?
Yeah, I figured your room might be cooler. Why else would someone be wrapped up in layers after getting out of the shower? Not to mention, his hair is still wet. I rest one hand on his shoulder and raise the thermometer gun. Before I can even read the screen, I feel weightless. Caleb sweeps me up off the floor. I automatically grab onto his neck. You're not actually going to carry me out of here and deal with this on your own again, right? He's referring to one of the cards. I think it's called Feverish Moments.
Who says I'm doing
Or
that?
Feverish Attempts. You responded quickly, and even sounded a little guilty.
You think I shouldn't react to the gun you're pointing at my head? Besides, you didn't say I had to stand still.
Hey, thank you, Becky Lee. I appreciate you. Caleb walks over to the bed and sets me down gently. Then he kneels in front of me and carefully holds my elbow.
I wanted to say this earlier. When we were playing, you kept leaning your elbow against your knee. Look, it's all red.
The spot where his fingers touch my skin feels hot. I instinctively pull away. I didn't even notice. Still. Caleb changed the subject, which usually means he's hiding something again. Maybe he knows he can't deceive me anymore. Caleb takes my hand and places it against his forehead. Good puppy.
It's a little warmer than usual, but you don't need to worry about it. You know how I am when I'm really sick. The magnetic field might be acting up. I'll be fine after a few days.
Oh, because it's the polar thing with the planet. So he's gravity, right? So his evo is affecting him because he can't control it that easily. A drop of water falls from his hair and lands on the back of my hand. I lift it slightly and my fingers curl without thinking. You don't know that. Although Caleb insisted he was fine, I still called the fleet's private physician to check on him. Throughout the medical examination, Caleb answered every question without any hesitation and seemed cooperative. Before the final diagnosis is given, he glances at me. He then looks away, expressionless, and sips hot milk.
It's as the Colonel suspected. The cause is the recent magnetic fluctuations.
But I have an Anhossen class evil. In theory, I should be more affected by them, but I'm not experiencing any reaction like this. I press the back of my hand against Caleb's. In the past 30 minutes, his temperature has already dropped significantly.
Well, everyone responds differently. This kind of intermittent fever is usually harmless. If the symptoms get worse, we can consider medication, although the Colonel previously...
No need. I'm not interested in experiencing those strange, fantastical side effects just yet.
Some questions still hang in the air, and when I glance at the doctor again, he avoids making eye contact with me for a second. The silence that follows tells me everything. I won't be getting any answers about things Caleb doesn't want me to know today. Okay. Can we use another way to ease the symptoms? Assuming this happens again.
Try going outside more often. Anything can help take his mind off it. A change of scenery, some movement.
Maybe some boogieing? Are you sure that actually works? If this is really due to the magnetic field disturbances, then that advice doesn't match up with what the association told us. Almost as if he's been waiting for this, Caleb looks at me with a calm, steadfast gaze.
It's not serious. Besides, wouldn't it be nice if we walked around? Since we're here, let me show you what Skyhaven looks like at night.
I want to sneeze. Wow. That was sensational. Gosh, I don't know about you guys, but the feeling of sneezing is wonderful. I love sneezing. Maybe not all the time, but when it comes, it's like it comes. Anyway, billboard above us that's advertising a polar night flight. Further up, transparent tracks curve through the air above the city. Silver sliding cars shoot past as people scream in excitement. I thought this would be more of a calm, romantic tour at night.
Maybe I want to create a bit of that suspension bridge effect.
He's not ill anymore. At the entrance to the two-person ride, the line extends outside. Most of the people waiting are couples. They're standing close together with their arms around each other. It looks like this is popular with couples. I bet most of them already know each other pretty well. This kind of trick might not work anymore.
You never know. Emotions are complicated. Sometimes feelings don't just appear out of nowhere. They're already present and buried a little deeper than usual. That's why you need moments like this.
Rime.
They'll bring those feelings to the surface.
Where do you hear that stuff?
It was probably from some psychology talk or something. If it works, it works.
We finally reach the front. The staff member waves us in and shows us to our seats. The car is small. There are only 2 seats, and the back seat is right behind the front seat. I sit behind Caleb, my legs on either side of him. I wrap my arms around his waist, feel around for the safety buckle, and click it into place for him. You feel warmer than you did earlier. Don't tell me it's the magnetic field again.
I might be nervous. I've never done anything like this before, you know.
Ah, yes. Our ex-DAA top pilot is nervous. Up ahead, the lights on the track switch to green. I hold Caleb a little tighter and rest my cheek against his back. Well, I guess I'll have to make sure you feel safe.
If you stay that close, you might hear how fast my heart's racing. Just don't let go, okay?
We're flung down the track. Wind roars in my ears. I tighten my arms around Caleb, my whole body pressed against his. We turn the last corner. The speed finally starts to slow down, and only then do I take in the lights and buildings around us. Suspended high above the ground, we drift like a single leaf in still air. We're floating over a sea of steel and neon.
Your hair is a complete mess. Someone might think a bird is using it as a nest.
Thank you. Caleb turns, brushes away the loose strands from my cheek, and tucks them behind my ear. His breath softly glides across my face. Yeah, right. How would a bird even get here?
They're around. Look up if you don't believe me.
I look into his eyes. He's watching me closely. A second passes before I slowly tilt my head up. Something soft brushes against my cheek. I reach up and feel the petal.
You need to go a little higher. Look at that tree.
Up in the branches, the leaves rustle and petals begin to fall. They scatter around us like a flock of birds taking flight. We walk along the path outside the venue. Both sides of the street are lined with blooming flowers, and many of the nearby shops have put up signs for Polar Night specials.
Welcome. Oh, Caleb!
As soon as we step inside, a man behind the counter quickly straightens his collar and hurries over. You know him? Caleb calmly glances at him before nodding.
We met a few times. Same high school, but we were in different years. You probably don't remember him.
Come on, there's more to it than that. I used to play in a band with some friends. Caleb helped us out big time back then. I haven't seen you two since graduation. Are you busy right now? Why don't you stay and have dinner? We can catch up.
Cut to the chase.
The man immediately puts on a dramatic, pleading look.
Caleb, I need your help! This was supposed to be a bar. When we were planning it, we set aside some extra space. Later on, I figured that since we went for a double height ceiling, it'd be a waste to not build a stage.
Oh boy. At the far end of the room, the wooden stage floor shines. There's not a single scratch on it. It's been well cared for.
I signed a contract for a well-known band to play here. We've already started preparing promotional materials for their debut. But today, the lead singer kicked a fire hydrant and ended up in the hospital. Luckily, I bumped into you two. Caleb, with that voice and presence, you'll be the perfect replacement.
What was that about the magnetic fluctuation stuff then? He seems okay now and he's about to dance. A spotlight from the side outlines Caleb's figure with clear lines. He turns and smiles at me.
That was years ago. Their rock and roll club couldn't recruit new members, so they had me do some guest performances.
More or less. Our recruitment numbers shot through the roof when Caleb got on stage.
I'm not surprised. I never saw that. What a shame. There's another show I missed that and can't make up for.
I'll do it.
Huh?
You said you wanted to see it, right? Performing again isn't a big deal. I'll even save you a front row seat.
Faye. Shadowling. Thank you for the follow. You make it sound so easy, Faye. Do you say yes to everything I ask?
You got some outrageous request I should know about? Alrighty, tell me. Go on.
You make it sound like I'm always asking for impossible things. I haven't done anything crazy to you lately. And most, I hugged you a little too tightly on the ride earlier. And I almost pulled your zipper off. And you know what kind of zipper I'm talking about.
That was nothing. I'm starting to think you've been too gentle with me today, to be honest.
I'm only being careful because your temperature keeps jumping up and down these past 2 days.
So, all I have to do to get more attention from you is have a mild fever? I'll keep that in mind.
Caleb walks back from the edges of the stage and casually wraps his arm around my body. His warmth spreads through the area where he touches me.
It's been years since I stood on a stage like this. Seeing it again makes me kind of nostalgic. Didn't you tell me to listen to the physician? This counts as following the doctor's orders. New environment, better mood.
The nearby restaurant owner is relieved.
Why don't we do a rehearsal tonight? You can try things out and get a feel for it.
Thanks, everyone. I hope that song brought you a bit of joy tonight.
Not really focused. I clap a few times. Then I glance at Caleb, who's beside me. Is he wearing the outfit? Oh!
What? Do you want to try my drink? You said you wanted to study other people's performances, but you've been zoning out since the first song.
Didn't you say you weren't feeling well? But you're drinking.
You're still thinking about that? It's not like I'm gonna keel over at any moment. You're the one who keeps worrying about it.
We're strong. Unless I get a tummy ache. Whoa. He takes my hand and presses it against the side of his neck. His skin feels cool again. I've never heard magnetic fluctuations can cause this kind of reaction before. Unless it picks the individual it affects. Like that doctor last night. Remind him not to look away so fast after lying next time.
Sure. Speaking of which, if you ever guess the correct answer, I promise I won't deny it.
Caleb turns back to the stage as the next song begins. His hand stays near mine, and it taps to the beat. I move my hand closer until my pinky barely touches his wrist. Satisfied, I turn my gaze back to the performance. No one else seems to notice, but in the dark, I feel Caleb's fingers slide between mine and lift my hand. I copy with what he was doing earlier, and I tap the back of his hand to the beat. A slow love song begins. Caleb hums along, his voice low, husky, and soft. It's so close that it feels like he's whispering into my ear. The song feels like it lasts forever. I take a sip from the glass in front of me, but it makes me warmer instead of cooling me down. They really cranked up the heat.
You're warm because you almost finished my drink without realizing it.
What? He picks up his glass and downs the last sip. Then with the same amount of casualness, he finishes the drink next to it. Hey, that one was mine.
You're not completely drunk, but your face is burning up. Come on, let's get some fresh air, Whittle Fireball.
Whittle Fireball? You call me a Whittle Fireball? Okay, maybe I'm a Whittle Fireball. There's an aerial walkway nearby that's open 24/7. Caleb takes my hand and leads me up the stairs. The steps are lined with glowing tracks. Whenever we take a step, light ripples out like waves. Gentle pulses radiate under our feet. Following the rhythm of the lights as they blink, I skip ahead a few steps, and my bracelet has caught onto my pants. What is going on? There we go.
Watching a show wasn't enough? You want to do your own performance now?
Yeah. Why not? If you're the only one watching, I might need to think it over.
Is there someone else you'd rather perform for?
I was joking. You never told me you used to perform on stage. You really did keep that secret from me since I was a kid. Caleb treads lightly as he matches the pace of the flashing brilliance under us. He catches up to me in a few strides.
The shows were outside of school. Who brings a gal pal to a place like that? If you found out and I didn't take you, I bet you would have given me the silent treatment for days.
And you're not worried about that now?
Didn't we just leave that bar together?
The night air feels colder. I grab his hand. Still, even as a grown-up, Caleb has one secret after another. Some things never change.
You think so? I'll wait for the day when you come to me to verify the truth.
Somewhere between our steps, one of us moves slightly out of sync with the blinking lights. A new ripple of light spreads across the walkway.
Besides, we're older now. The things we consider secrets aren't really the same anymore.
Ginger and honey. Caleb and I walk back the way we came. It's about time for the scheduled rehearsal. The rest of the band is already getting ready. A few of them nod at us as we walk in. A quiet greeting.
Now that everyone's here, let's get started. Do you guys want to pick the song?
You memorized all of them in one afternoon?
Caleb catches the guitar tossed his way and hops onto the stage with ease.
80, maybe 90% if we're being generous. I listened to them on the way here. That's enough for a rehearsal.
Was it me, or did his character look kind of whack during that light? Like, I need to see that again. He doesn't even glance at the cue monitor. Reaching out, he grabs the mic stand and moves to the beat as the music begins.
Caleb's stage presence is better. He still has the same charm from back then.
How did he perform at the time?
Oh, that? We just thought Caleb had the right vibe and invited him to help with our promotions. We didn't expect him to sing that well. People kept asking if he was part of some popular band too.
Does he sing? So that song, is that Caleb singing? Don't tell me that's Caleb
When the
singing.
applications came in, at least half wanted to join for him. So many years have passed since then, and he's still single for some reason.
You haven't been in touch for years. How do you know what's going on in his life?
You can tell. If someone was actually dating him, they'd never let him wander around all the time. Back then, I even made a bet, with my bass guitar no less, that none of the newcomers could actually catch his eye.
I give a vague smile and look at Caleb, who's center stage. The lights blaze across the stage and warm space bit by bit. Warm the space bit by bit. Between verses, he brushes away the damp bangs clinging to his forehead. The light trails over him from his cheekbones to his collarbone to even the ends of his hair. They shimmer so brightly that I can't look away. After rehearsing the first few songs, Caleb jumps off the stage and waves a hand in front of me.
Are you zoning out during the song? I'm pretty sure we didn't rehearse any lullabies.
What do you think about when you're on stage?
Not much, to be honest. If anything, I'd say the next move. But sometimes I wonder if you're watching closely enough. Would you notice if I sang the wrong lyrics?
But I don't know the lyrics. Acha, acha. Caleb opens a water bottle and takes a sip. Then he pulls the hem of his shirt up. It's enough to show a glimpse of his waist, his beautiful does. And I call them the dough balls. The 6 beautiful dough balls, glistening, rubbed with egg yolk, ready for baking. 180 degrees, 30 minutes. Oh yeah.
What are you thinking about now? You've been spacing out and staring at me more than usual.
I quickly look away and pull his shirt down. Pay attention, alright, to your reputation. Lately, I haven't been sleeping well. It's probably because of the magnetic fluctuations. Even the tiniest of sounds puts me on edge. Caleb? The door is ajar. Moonlight pours in through the tall windows before breaking apart under the sound of footsteps. Caleb stands with his back to me. He's practicing a spin over and over again in front of the mirror. Sweat slides down the side of his face. I lean against the doorframe and watch him move up and down. Did he really lose track of time while practicing? Or is he unable to sleep like me? After the first audition, Caleb was chosen by everyone as the band's temporary lead singer. We even cleared out a room at home so he could practice. Whenever he practices, I always sit as close to him as I can. But the closer I get, the more I feel the heat from his body. I can't ignore it anymore.
Since when did we get the Thinker statue?
I know, right? I just so happen to be worrying about something that's related to you. Too.
It really is my fault, huh? I'll take care of it.
He's like, hey, what's up, baby girl? I'm the B-boy, Caleb B-boy. Oh, yeah. Let me give y'all a kiss. Caleb takes my hand and pulls me inside. Don't clip that. He touches me from behind. Ooh, not there, my boy. His hands, gentle yet firm, are on my waist, and his fingers tightly press my stomach. Wait. I don't know how to dance.
It's easy, and you don't have to think about anything. Just follow my lead, like this.
I move with his hands as we dance. We glide crisscross and spin. Just as I'm halfway through a spin, he suddenly pulls me back. My body smoothly returns to his embrace. There's no space left between us. His hands grip my waist. He guides me to move further away and come closer. Each move is so precise that it cannot go any further. I lift my... Damn, he's sweating. Oh, here, sweaty boy. I lift my chin and spot Caleb in the full-length mirror as he leans in. A strand of hair falls and hides his eyes. Oh.
Are you still thinking about that Caleb who troubled you?
I quickly shake my head. I do my best to not look at how tightly he's holding me in the mirror.
Stay like this, then. Don't think about anything. Forget everything else. Little by little, you'll start to enjoy the movements and the rhythm. When you open your eyes again, I want you to remember this version of me. The Caleb who makes you happy.
Dude, you're pretty sweaty. The air feels like it's slowly being pulled away. I feel a little dizzy, and my hands naturally cling to his neck. My hand brushes against the area behind his shoulder. His skin is burning up. It's hotter than ever before.
When are you going to realize what's happening to me? I'll give you a hint. What's on my mind has never changed. I don't know when it'll show up, but lately it's been more restless.
Yo, Caleb. Yo, you got a 10? Is that a little boner? Got a little boner. It's alright, bro. I understand. You gotta take the bag. Take the bag. Hold it in front of you. One hand up. Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom. Dude, let me just hold my rucksack in front of my waist. Shit. Damn. Better go. Whoop. Nope. Damn.
Don't worry. It's not something to be afraid of.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. What is he talking about? He can't possibly be talking about the Schlongadonga. The Gigantian. The mother of all mothers. He can't be. What is he talking about? He smiles before glancing down. Glancing down at what? And smoothing out a wrinkle on my collar. A moment passes, then he lets his hand fall to his side.
I didn't think I'd be terrible at waiting.
The first line after Caleb is like, you'll find out, or some, what is he saying? He was like, what's on my mind has never changed. Obviously he's talking about MC's booty. It's not something to be afraid of. And then the next line is, I dreamed of Caleb that night. Right. What part? The head? The shoulders? The other head? What are you talking about? The hands? The chest? I wake up, sit up in bed, and look at the full-length mirror across the room. I'm still disorientated. Everything from the dream fades like mist on a mirror. It disappears at my fingertip when I touch it. Only the way he looked at me lingers like a trace of water that didn't get wiped away in time. It clings to the edge of my memory. What is he talking about? Our dance became our little secret. Now that rehearsals are almost over, it feels like it'll be locked away again and buried. Moonlight still filters through the windows at night and fills every corner of the room. We're always left standing outside the door. With very little touch, intentional or not, I can feel the warmth between us rising, bit by bit. There are only 2 days left before the polar night ends. Tonight, I walk up to Caleb's bedroom door and knock. There's a short pause, then the door opens from the inside. His gaze stops for a moment when he sees the oversized sweater I'm wearing.
I was about to put up a lost and found notice, but it returned home all by itself.
It's been getting cold lately, so I grabbed one of your sweaters.
What a coincidence. That's my favorite sweater. Are you gonna give it back? Or are you gonna announce it's yours now?
I let go of the door frame and step back a little. Do you remember that game I brought for us to play? Let's finish the last few levels before I head back to Lincoln City. Caleb and I sit on the sofa. We lean against the cushions, our knees resting side by side.
You won't be too warm and fidgety when we're halfway done, right?
My mom's home. She's gonna be like, what the hell, son? Son, you looking like an idol. Why you looking like that? She doesn't sound like that. She's not a Cockney. She's like, bloody hell, son. You look like an idol. Crikey. No, she doesn't sound like that. She sounds like, oh my god, Nayt, whoa, oh my god, jeez, you look like an idol, bloody hell, crikey. You're the one who made up an excuse and ran away.
Fair point. Let's pick up where we left off.
Thanks, Juna. Hey. Soon after we start playing, my leg slowly moves towards Caleb. My knee keeps brushing against his.
Your little mole's gonna fall if you get distracted again.
It's fine. You always move faster and catch me before I hit the ground.
Do you really think I can stay focused the whole time and never mess up?
My breathing slows down, but my heartbeat speeds up as I lean closer. And there's so much tension. Oh, I peeked on the mic. Tension. What if... Hello! What if I actually want to mess you up? As soon as my hand touches his back, the heat under his skin starts to spread through my fingers, little by little. Can you feel it? My warmth is already the same as yours. Caleb drops his controller and grabs my knee. He's burning up. His fingers slide along my thigh. It's enough to stop me from moving, but it's not enough for me to let go.
Once we know the truth, we can't pretend we're unaware. Is this what you want?
My fingers wrap around his arm so I can hold him even tighter. Touch me and find out. Caleb leans in a little more and uses my arm to steady himself. Look at how much he's blushing. His warmth envelops me. Before our breaths meet, the harsh notification sound of a game over rings in my ear. We stop. Caleb rests his forehead against mine and lets out a quiet laugh.
I guess both of us were too distracted.
I hope it doesn't lag too much. It's opening night. When I wake up, Caleb is already gone. He's doing his last rehearsal at the venue. Outside the restaurant, the digital ad screen now shows the band's animated poster from their earlier photo shoot. When I look up, I see a huge image of Caleb winking. His smile shines bright. Why is it so laggy? Hey, why is it so laggy? Look at it, it's so laggy. What's going on? People are starting to gather in front of the poster. They chat and point. I turn and quickly head to the staff entrance. I don't know, I think it's the emulator. I can try it. Let me turn off the Kirby's. Goodbye. Nope, doesn't change a thing. With the drums beating, Caleb moves as if he's breathing with a rhythm. His steps are precise and steady. He's like a pulled string that tightens and loosens. The light above wraps around him. My eyes follow it, downward, and suddenly I don't want to just stand here and watch. Let me bring the Kirby's back. It's just the emulator, basically. Yeah. Laddie hell, that's bright. Alright, here we go. Bring back the Kirby's. Oh! There's nothing. It's not even playing. I'll do the dance. It's fine. Dude, this is a slideshow. Yo, every shot he looks good. There isn't a single shot he looks bad. I'm gonna let him carry on. Let him carry on. Let him do his thing. Alright, let's just imagine that happen, okay? So he gets ready, it's the final, and then boom. Enough. Hey, I love it when the MC comes in. I love it. They look so happy together. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. It's still going. It's still going. Guys on me, on weed. Juna, eyes on me and fall. Oh. Wow. Damn, they're just making out. Look at them.
Your makeup got smudged. My bad.
This is the hot
So,
part.
do I stop now? Or should I? Yeah.
Not enough.
No one is gonna interrupt us before the show begins.
They already didn't. This was after. What?
Can I mess you up a little more, please?
Wow. You skipped MC's part so quick. I don't even think I blinked and I... Is it time to go yet? Is that what she said? Is it time to go yet? Oh.
You pulled me in and told me to keep going. Now, I won't let you leave me alone.
Is the lead singer allowed to waste energy on this before a show? Damn.
Looks like nobody's here. Go find the key.
Damn, the way he looks, like, get the fuck out, dude. Look at him.
Looks like nobody's here.
He's like, get the fuck away. I'm making love right now.
Go find the key.
Really? How can it possibly be a waste? I've always wanted to claim every part of you for myself. I waited so long.
Holy shit. Damn. Damn. Okay. That was amazing. Beautiful. Let's see how the... Bloody hell. It's normal. Oh gosh, not again in HD. Music flows from lips as fingers are intertwined. Feelings swell and grow. It's not the only thing. They speed up or slow down at times. The dressing room door opens. Unfinished melodies linger in the air. They echo inside our bodies. Tonight's big show has finally arrived. The lights go out at the same time. Everyone holds their breath in the dark. 4 steady beats of the drum. Spotlights shine from above to outline the figure behind the curtain. Snaps and whistles ring out. The curtain opens and all eyes focus on the center of the stage. As he turns and opens his arms to the crowd, I suddenly realize my bobby pin is still on his collar. Can't you walk on your own for a while longer? You're heavy. The debut performances went well. At the after party, Caleb got the most toasts and ended up a little tipsy. I turned down everyone's invitation to do karaoke and carried him home. He'll probably wake up with a headache if he sleeps like this. I lose my balance and we both fall onto the sofa. I rest on Caleb's chest while his eyes stay shut. I pick off a piece of golden confetti near his neck. He acted like the perfect lead singer for the whole night, but he didn't remove all of the confetti. Here. I lean in and see there's a bit of silver glitter. It's probably from the dressing room. I assume I have some on me too. I hum and poke the side of his neck. It's still warm to the touch. You feel warm, and your clothes still have stuff on them. So, let me help you take them off. I sit up and start tugging at the intricate zipper on his chest. I'm only halfway done when he grabs my hand.
You're suddenly being really helpful. I'm not used to it.
It's too late to pull away now. That's what he said. His arms tightly wrap themselves around my waist. He slowly reaches up from behind, his knuckles touching my shoulder. His hand covers the back of my hand and gently pulls the zipper a little farther down. It really is worse than I thought. My voice is soft, but my fingers are already on his chest. They slowly slide down, and he doesn't pull back. It's like he's letting me look on purpose.
Yeah. The closer you are, the worse it gets.
So, how does it feel? Caleb pauses. He holds my hand at his waist and pulls me in.
It's like being in a maze, but the walls are made of glass. You think you can see clearly from inside. Unfortunately, you're still trapped.
I can't help myself and poke his face. Look who's talking. You're the one who said you'd build a maze to trap me.
Who says I don't want to do that? It's just... I've learned to wait for you to find the entrance.
Caleb catches my hand. His gaze remains lowered, but the corners of his lips slowly curl up.
Now you know all of my secrets. What should I do?
I think I don't want to retreat. Our lingering kiss says everything. Maybe we never needed a lot of words. It's like when we were kids sneaking out at night. One look was enough to know what the other person was thinking. Only now do I realize that the place I wanted to go with him, I never wanted to reach the end of a quiet alley in the city. We've always been on the same path. It's just that today, we finally let ourselves venture deeper. We stop at the same time again. He clasps my hand. Our palms line up and slide slowly together. It's like we're tracing each other's shapes without words.
If today is the day you're ready to come closer, then I'll do everything I can to make sure you never want to leave.
That's the first one. What'd you think? What did you think? Besides the dance that was ruined, to be fair, it got better. I think the slideshow was a gift. Well, I'm gonna have a quick break, but I'll be back, okay? That was longer than expected.